Hello, Simba. What are you doing? Don't fall. Don't fall down the steps. How am I supposed to walk down the steps, Simba, when you're stretched out all over them?
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, and Boo, the LuckyFerals.
9 a.m. Splash is outside of Boo's door. There's been a lot of cat chattering this morning. Last night I put Boo in his room, I put the gates up, and I let the other cats have free roam. And when I do that, it's like Simba and Splash just make a direct line for Boo's door, and they kind of plant themselves where Splash is right now. They were there for quite a while last night. There's Boo. Hey, Simba. You friends with Boo? Are you friends? Simba, are you friends with Boo? Go touch noses. Good morning, Boo. Good morning, Boo. Hello, Simba. Good morning, Boo. Are we friends with Simba? Boo, are we friends with Simba? He's looking at him like, how dare you pet him? Are you guys friends? Touch noses. Simba, touch noses with Boo. Go touch his nose. Simba. Go touch noses with Boo. Right here. Give him a kiss. Go give Boo a kiss. Give him a kiss. See, Simba would do it. Simba would do it, but Boo, give Simba a kiss. Boo, kiss Simba. Go give him a kiss. Go ahead. You could do it. Rub his nose near. Rub his nose. Touch noses right here. Right now, the two of them are sitting here pretty nice, but Boo has a look on his face like he's ready to kind of jump on him. The grass is starting to look pretty gnarly. Stella's done. Boo ate all of his dinner last night. He doesn't eat it right away, but he eventually eats it. And he also ate the little bit of dry food that the feeder dispenses for him. So what I have going on with this automatic feeder right now is I have a little bit of dry food set for twice a day. I think it's for 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. And I'm doing that because he needs to learn how to eat out of this automated feeder. And he is the most motivated to eat dry food. So it looks like if I do that, then he'll actually eat out of the dry food. And what I want to do is kind of just get him used to the idea of eating out of this, because when I'm away for Christmas, I'll be gone for, I don't know, maybe like 48 hours. And he'll be served his meals on this. I just gave Boo his breakfast. He is getting the Nature's Variety Instinct Raw Bites with his herbs and some water. 10:52 a.m. I'm trying to get dressed and Boo's laying on my bed. Hey, Boo. He's laying on top of my tablet and some work documents. It is 11:40 a.m. I'm outside. I'm giving Hydrox some food. He's getting half a can of this Nature's Variety Pride by Instinct, just because I think that's what he's going to eat. He's not meowing at me right now, which makes me assume that he's been eating the dry food out of the feeder, because it has been dispensing in the morning and also about 4 p.m. And so he has fresh water. He has food. There's a little bit of water in the food. And there's Hydrox. Can you see him? There he is. He's on the other side of the patio furniture. He's just hanging out. And again, he's not meowing at me because he's probably not as hungry as he normally is when he's meowing at me. Remember, he was meowing at me a lot when the feeder was not dispensing food. I thought it was, but it wasn't. So Right now he's very content. The sun is out today, so he will be able to sit in the sun and enjoy himself. And there's Hydrox. He walked over to the food to eat it. 12:14 p.m. Simba's sunning himself by the back door. Hello, Simba. It is super warm in this spot right now. All three feeders have just been set up for their dinner. They are supposed to dispense food at 7 p.m. tonight because I will not be back home until much later than that. I've put a half tablespoon of dry food in these feeders, and I want to tell you guys something that is really weird that just happened. So I came downstairs with the raw food to put it in the feeders, and as I'm just kind of here putting the food in the feeders, I hear like a cat rummaging around in the room to the right of me, and that's where the litter boxes are. And I said to myself, oh, Splash must be in the bathroom. He must be like using the litter or something, because it didn't sound like a cat was scratching litter. It sounded like a cat was just like moving around like amongst the litter boxes, or there's like, you know, some boxes of cat litter and some cat supplies and stuff in there. And that's what I thought, because Simba and Stella were out here with me. But then when I went into the room to look, there were no cats in that room, and Splash is completely on the other side of this room down here. It is the weirdest thing, and it's really starting to make me think that I might have some kind of spirit cats with me. I mean, that's the first thing that Sonia said when I talked to her on the phone. The first thing she said was that I have 2 cats in spirit with me, the cats that I grew up with. And I was, you know, that's not why I was calling her at all, because I wanted to get some insight and information to these cats. But between the noise upstairs, like where the tree was and before the tree was there, and the noise that I just heard down here, I don't know what the heck it is. And I know some people have been saying maybe it's a mouse, and I don't know how long like a mouse would last in this house with 4 cats in this house. I mean, these cats are pretty avid hunters, so if it was something like that, I really think they would go after it. See, there's Splash. He's all the way across the room, sitting on the ottoman. So this is going to be Boo's dinner setup. We have raw food, we have a little bit of crunchies. There's still some crunchies here. That'll be like breakfast and then dinner tomorrow, because it's set to dispense twice a day, so he should like that. Hopefully, maybe the crunchies will entice him to eat the rest. It is about 26 degrees out right now. It is 10:20 p.m. I'm just getting home, and here's Hydrox. He greeted me by coming out of his little cat house. So I guess he's hungry. I'm going to give him some dry food in the Thermo Kitty Cafe. There he is. He's just sitting there looking at me. Hello, Hydrox. How are you, Hydrox? Are you hungry? Would you like some food? Are you cold? Going back in your house. Go back in your house, Hydrox. I just came inside, and there he goes. He walked over to the food bowl. He's gonna eat his food. So the dispenser dispensed dry food at 4 p.m. Or at least it was supposed to dispense dry food at 4 p.m. And right now it's about 10:20. So that was about 6 hours ago. Hello, Simba. What are you doing? Don't fall. Don't fall down the steps. How am I supposed to walk down the steps, Simba, when you're stretched out all over them? Huh? What am I supposed to do? Okay, you gonna move? Okay, good boy. Let's see what the cats did with their dinner. So these dispensers dispensed dinner for them at 7 p.m. And as you can see, they ate some of their dinner. They ate about half of this one. They ate most of this one, and they ate most of that one. So they still have a little bit of their raw food left. And I'm glad the feeders worked, and I'm glad they ate their food. There's Boo. He's in his room. But Splash is also wandering around the house, so I can't take Boo out right just yet. It is day 21 on the cat's advent calendar. What did they get? They got Natural Balance Wild Pursuit. This is salmon, herring, and walleye formula. High protein, grain-free cat food. Let's look at the ingredients. It is salmon, fish broth, herring, brewer's dried yeast, pea protein, walleye, whitefish, dried egg, dried beet pulp, canola oil, tapioca starch, dried garbanzo beans, dried peas, pea flour, pea fiber, guar gum, and then a bunch of vitamins and minerals. Let's see if the cats like it. This is what it looks like. It looks like a thick pate. So I've put Boo's portion on a little paper plate. And I have to say, it does not really smell like fish as much as beans. It has, to me, it smells like, more like garbanzo beans. Like, have you ever had roasted chickpeas, the kind that are like crunchy, that you eat like popcorn? That's what this smells like to me, which is kind of weird considering how much fish is in here. Boo, you want to try some of the food? Want to try some of it? Boo finished all of his dinner. Is Boo going to eat it? Okay, let's see if Stella and Simba will eat it. Simba, eat your food. Eat it. Go ahead. You could eat it. Eat it. Stella seems to be enjoying it. Simba, eat it. Splash has been laying on the couch, so I just gave him his portion on the couch. I mean, it's really ridiculous for me to keep giving him his meals in bed like this. Talk about a spoiled cat. For some reason, Simba does not like this one. Like, he doesn't want to eat his portion, and he doesn't have any desire to steal anyone else's portion. He doesn't like it. But Splash seems to like it. Look at this. Oh no, Stella's just pushing it around. And there's Simba. Simba doesn't care. So that's what Stella ate. She ate like half of each portion. She left like a little bit. And Splash just tasted his. I put his back down here. Good girl, Stella. Good girl. Did you like that? Simba's eating Splash's portion. I guess Simba changed his mind, or else he just waited for everyone else to eat theirs. Maybe he's being a good boy today.